US President Joe Biden warned Iran not to get involved in Israel's war with Hamas on Wednesday. It's the first direct warning he made to Tehran, a longtime backer of Hamas, after an attack and hostage-taking by Palestinian Hamas militants and an Israeli bombardment of the Gaza Strip.
We've moved a U.S. carrier fleet to the eastern Mediterranean, and we're sending more fighter jets there in that region, and made it clear to the Iranians, be careful.
Biden told Jewish community leaders at the White House he promised more military aid to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in a phone call. Israeli jets have bombarded Gaza for days since the attack, and as expectations grow Israel will launch a ground invasion to destroy Hamas, Biden also urged Netanyahu to make sure war actions are conducted lawfully. Biden confirmed that some Americans were taken hostage by Hamas, and Washington is working to locate over a dozen missing Americans who remain unaccounted for since Hamas gunmen rampaged through Israeli towns over the weekend. Over 1,000 people died in those attacks, 22 of them Americans. As the conflict worsened, with Israel retaliating and killing roughly the same number in Gaza through airstrikes, Secretary of State Antony Blinken headed to the Middle East on Wednesday. He said he aimed to try and prevent a wider war from erupting, and Washington said they were reaching regional countries with influence on Hamas to help ease tensions. Israel, meanwhile, set up an emergency wartime cabinet and unity government on Wednesday. Netanyahu appeared on TV alongside centrist opposition leader Benny Gantz, as well as Yoav Gallant, the defense minister, who delivered his sharpest threat yet to Hamas, promising to wipe them off from the face of the earth until they ceased to exist.